We're on across all platforms. Six platforms. Going live across all platforms. There's something playing on Alex's laptop. Hop the Bible, bring me sunshine. In your smile, make me happy all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening and welcome to episode 353. Getting nearly a year. 353. Welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the sofa stream. JiveStream episode 353. The show must go on. And it does. And on and on and on. And now it's done. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday. Throwback Thursday. I think I put a picture on my Facebook, but obviously we haven't got a video to put up, a vintage vault. But here we are. It's a Thursday. We're having fun. We're going to do something. If you have any requests, let us know. Otherwise, we've got quite a few still to work our way through. Not enough time to work them out. Meanwhile, we're going to have some fun. So let's do a little bit of bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Lovely. Is that speaker further away?
I don't know. Why is your vocal quieter?
Yeah, I know. But anyway, here we are, and said it's a Thursday. Wash my hair and can't do a thing with it. It's gone all over the place. How have you been? Have you had a good Thursday? Just had my tea. Manila him up.
Definitely have your tea while I adjust your volume.
It's a mixture of Sean Leaning's throat coat and a rubbish tea. Sorry, a rubbish. Rubos. Because there happens to be a Rubos tea bag on top of the throat coat tea. So both ended up in the cup. I'm going to see what it tastes like. It's going to be throat coat, which is mainly licorice flavour, with rubbish. Slippery almond rubbish. Rubos. She's South African. It's interesting. I can taste currently I can taste the Rubos. I think the Rubos got in there first and boshed out the thing, but it will gradually, I think the licorice will seep through. All right. So what have we got going on while I'm having my tea? We got Bonsoir Rose.
We didn't quite make the 800 members of the group. We got to 799.
Oh, I don't believe it.
799
We
members?
didn't quite make the 800 members of the JiveStream green room last night. We've got to 799. And now we're at 799. All we need is one more member of the green room, so they can chill out before and afterwards, chat to everyone, see the videos, see the pictures that everybody, including Teresa, puts up of us, and whatever else you want to talk about. One more member to make it 800. Come on. Do I hear 800? Someone, come on. Share it to a mate. Get someone they know. People are saying, sit down, you're rocking the boat, says Teresa. It's a request, or are you telling us to sit down? Keanu says, ooh, Riobish. You spelled Riobish tea. Riobish tea, I love that stuff. Stands for what? Red bush. Red. It's Afrikaans for red bush. Are there any Afrikaans watching? So they can complain about mine and Alex's accent. Terrible accent. Becomes quite a bore in the end, doesn't it? Lovely. Charlie Francois, hi in events. Teresa saying again, she knows what to do. Keep repeating your requests. If we don't see it, first of all, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Okay, we'll have to do that. We've done one Guys and Dolls number, so we can do that. I don't know it. We'll have to work it out and listen to it. Sit down. Chris Goodland, I'm here driving. No replies from me. But that is a reply. Or is that an origination? I think they've forgotten it. It says London Yodeler, meaning what? Sit down, you're rocking the boat? Or, unforgettable, very good. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable. It's more Bruce Forsyth, but than Nat King Cole. Michael Brand says, Happy National Grammar Day in the US.
We were talking about that earlier.
We were talking about grammar earlier, yes.
Yes. I liked your approach to grammar, you were saying.
Yes, my approach. Yeah, you don't want to get too pedantic with grammar, but you've got to do it right.
Wow.
No, it's got to be right so you can communicate. The whole point of grammar is so that you can communicate. People can communicate to each other. Like with art, you need just enough in the right way so that communication goes across. When you get into it just purely grammar for grammar's sake, it's no longer it. That's what my grammar always used to say anyway. But when you can't put your and your in your, or two and two, or you say I must of and spell it OF instead of have, I must have done it. I must have seen it, because people say must have, and so kids think that of is of, and then spell it with an of. Those sort of things you need to be pedantic with. Okay, so hello, beautiful people, says Linda. I know, sorry, mate. Sorry, peeps. Sounds so official. What's that? There we go. Loads of hi, Roy. They're all saying hello. Let me refresh Facebook and see if anybody's there. See if it works. Yep, you can tell. Hold on, I've got a blue shirt on, so it must be me. It must be now.
It's the right day.
It's the only way I can tell. And I haven't got enough shirts here to go around about every sort of, 10 days or something. I go around the shirts. So I keep buying new ones. Paul Campbell says 365 minus 353 is 12. So 12 more shows after tonight can complete one year of consecutive daily shows on the 16th of March. Could that mean, as suggested by a viewer last Sunday, that season 2 will start on the 17th, 2021, St Patrick's Day? I believe it could be.
Keith was our 800th member of the...
Keith?
Was our 800th member of the
Yay!
Keith is our 800th member of the JiveStream Green Room.
Deserves an applause, doesn't it?
Wow. Steve Frost said, I love my grandma. I used to go and stay with her and Granddad quite a lot. I already did that joke. I said that's what my grandma always said, but don't worry. That you can always, a good thing about a good old joke is it's better the more you repeat it. Ask Eric Morecambe. All right. Jan Steele says, let's get more than 30 likes on this video, folks. Let's do it. And let's get up to 900 in the green room. Yeah. Hi, Jive Aces. Can I request 20 Flight Rock for Janice Walton, Tony Rappaport? Yes, but not for today. I'll have to find the words. Oh, I don't know. You ready?
What's that?
I can't remember it. No, I think we'll have to go through it. It's one of those difficult jazzy numbers. It's funny, some of those ones you go, I'd have to go through that.
You'd have to get the words up, and it'd have to be the right words. And
sometimes a simple rock and roll one, you have to run through it to do it justice. Sometimes you don't. And then a jazz one, sometimes it seems really complicated. Oh, there's no way.
It's kind of in my head, but
Teresa says 800 in the green room. Yeah, it's in my head. I know what it is, but it's. Hey, hello, 1, 2, flat 3, flat 4. How are you going for James Bond Boogie?
Oh, James Bond Boogie. Hadn't had a chance to look at that yet, but we will do that.
We will do it.
We'll do that.
Trisha Coombs says, Shakin' Stephen's birthday today. He's 73.
Wow.
Marie, and all that. Yes, there you go. When he did that rock and roll, he was the most, believe it or not, he was, I think, the most successful British male act of the entire 80s and 90s or something like that.
Did he do Want to Make Those Eyes at Me?
He did loads of things. He did loads of old songs. Green Door, What Do You Want to Make Those Eyes at Me For? What else did he do? He did loads of things. Thanks. Or something on the ukulele. Request Sweet Sue from Linda McGowan. Loads of requests. All right, great. What did we have down anyway?
I will go through them all before we're back to.
So we're going to do, what was this a request? Who's this a request for?
Oh, well, it was Jean Vallot's birthday the other day. She is now 97, a couple of days ago. April
right,
Gucci
yeah.
thought Undecided would be a nice
Ooh,
song
let me see if I know it.
to celebrate. We had a go at it. We haven't looked at it since, and we just sort of whistled it through just before we started. So we're kind of like following each other, like
Right,
we
so
often
we go.
do. So let's see
You
what
start and I'll try and follow you. So this is for April Gucci, for Jean Veloz, for obvious reasons.
Just give me a little bit of your tempo again, because you know.
First you say you will,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know,
of course.
and then you won't. Different key, I think. First you say you will, and then you won't. Then you say you do, and then you don't. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? First you wanna play, and then it's no. And when you say you'll stay, that's when you go. You're undecided now, what are you gonna do? I've been sitting on a fence, and it doesn't make my sense. You keep me in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise to return. When you don't, I really burn. I guess I'll never learn, and I'll show it. If you got a heart, and if you're kind, then don't keep us apart. Make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yes, yes. Sitting on the fence, and it doesn't make much sense. You keep me in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise that you return. When you don't, I really burn. I guess I'll never learn, and I'll show it. Well, if you got a heart, and if you're kind, then don't keep us apart. Make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Well, you're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Well, you're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Do 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 do, she little 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 do. Undecided. Oh, not sure about that one.
Well, I'm sure I am sure that it worked somehow.
All right then. Jan Steele. Oh no, we already got all that. 45 signed in. All like please. 45 signed in. All like please on YouTube. So I had to refresh. Music a bus. Yes. All right then. Trish Coombs says I went to see Shakin' Stevens 2 years ago in Bexhill.
Wow.
Trisha Coombs, I'll be interested to know whether you like our friend Rebel Dean's Shakin' Stevens tribute. He has a whole show called Whole Lot of Shakin', is it? Something like that, which made me think it was going to be about Jerry Lee Lewis, but it's a Shakin' Stevens tribute. Do you know Rebel Dean? He's a friend of ours, and he did Summertime Swing a couple of years ago. But he does a lot of Shakin' Stevens stuff, and then he used to be in touring for years with That'll Be the Day, the rock and roll musical, theatre musical, and then he left that and he started his own musical, which is called A Whole Lot Shakin' or something, which is a Shakin' Stevens tribute. So yeah, Trisha, if you don't know him, check him out because he's very good and very shaky-like. I'm sure you won't think he's actually as good as Shaky because people, always prefer the actual thing. But he's very good in his own right anyway. But he does a good Shaky as well. He also has his own band, which he does as well. Requests from Jane Narramore. Oh, only one request so far. Early days, isn't it? She requests "So Do I" by Kenny Ball. That's a good one to do. Don't know it, But we did it with Kenny Ball. We backed Kenny Ball doing it about 15 years ago. No, 10 years ago. So I don't actually remember it, but I do know. Sweet Sue, I have to make a note of that. Trish Groom says, sorry, I don't know him. Ian Hamilton, as it's Shaky's birthday, please do Sea Cruise. Did he do it? Oh, he did it with the Sunsets. The original, obviously, the song's originally Frankie Ford and Huey Piano Smith. Have a look for him, Trisha. Yeah. Yeah, we could have a go at it. Sea Cruise, yeah, together for Oh,
Good idea.
we could do that to end off with. Just do a big rousing, Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets version of Sea Cruise. Steve Frost, I saw Shaky a couple of times when he was with the Sunsets. Always had time for his fans. Saw him 3 times in Elvis show in London. After that, he got a bit snotty and didn't want to know his fans, so lost interest in him after that. Oh, that's funny, Steve Frost, because I wanted to see the Elvis show. Ken saw the Elvis show at the Tom Court Road, wasn't it? Or just down, or yeah, the one just down from there. Oh, what is it? Oh, the Astoria? I wanted to see Elvis, and I booked for Elvis, and then the Elvis show finished. But then Shakin' Stevens did a few weeks there, because he'd been playing Elvis himself, and I guess took that audience. So I went to see Shakin' Stevens instead, and he was very good showman. Obviously, I was really young at the time, and I'd never been on stage or sung on stage, so I was quite taken by him. I don't know what I'd think of him now. I haven't, well, even then, at that age. But very good that night I saw him. Way back in the days, that's a long time ago, Stephen Frost. When was that? The years of the Elvis show and all that. Must have been just after he died. Stuart Jarrett says, Shaky, good bluesman when I saw him with Paul Jones at a charity gig, sang some wonderful blues numbers. Great. And we, of course, worked with Mike Stock when we did Music.
We did indeed.
Who recorded, produced quite a bit of Shaky.
That's right.
There you go.
Quite an experience.
That Shaky was nearly on our single of Music.
Yeah.
Very close to being on it. Don't know what happened in the end. Maybe he will be one day. Maybe we'll re-record it with him on it. Or he can just add his bit to it.
Yeah.
I think his schedule just couldn't get him along for the summer, and it was a summer release, especially with that video. All right, what else now? Oh,
well, I found out that it was good old Vivaldi's birthday. 4 Seasons.
Yeah, good pizza.
Yeah, exactly. 4 Seasons pizza. 4 Seasons hotels. Any others? Send them in.
They're all good. You could go in a 4 Seasons hotel, order a 4 Seasons pizza, and eat it while listening to the Vivaldi's 4 Seasons. Joseph McGrail Baitup. Do it 4 times a year, one in each season. And you could also have the band, the 4 Seasons, come and sing for you. Joseph McGrail Baitup is asking for a boogie version of Jesus Christ Superstar. Well, there's something I hadn't thought of. Paul Clifford, I saw Shakin' Stevens when he officially opened HMV at Westwood Cross Shopping Centre, Broadstairs, Kent. Sadly, it's closed down. And he's 73 today. Amazing. He looks pretty good. All right.
Well, we'll come back to the other requests, but since I scribbled something out for you to play along with.
I'm going to have a go then, yeah.
Oh, we lost a member of the green room.
Wow, somebody didn't like it already. Somebody didn't like the green room. The thing is, we're fine with that, because people who don't like the chums and camaraderie and community that is the green room are the sort of people that shouldn't be there. We're not looking for quantity, we're looking for quality. And by quality, we just mean, not even quality really, just niceness and getting on with each otherness. That's what we need in the green room. Chilling. We don't want arguments in there. Sure, discussions, whatever you want, but yeah. Oh, and then Frankie Valli in the 4 Seasons, Teresa says, we'll have to do this. We can have a big old 4 Seasons hotel holiday.
The whole 4 Seasons night.
Yeah.
Based on all the songs that come.
Paul Scarborough, I've got one of Reynold Ribbledean's albums, he says. So we've got a few of them, actually, I think, left over from Summertime Swing.
Lovely.
We do that sometimes. After Summertime Swing, people leave their CDs and they're left in our CD. We've got a load of Cy Cranston ones. I think we gave them back to him eventually. We had them for a year, yeah. In our CD box. We just get them out and sell them at our gigs. Steve Frost. Elvis the Stage froze. I'll start again. My lips have gone. Steve Frost says, Elvis the Stage Show was at the Astoria from November 1977 to April 1979. That long, really. Wow. So I guess I must have seen Shakin' Stevens probably in the end of April or May 1979. And I bet you, my birthday's the 7th of May, I bet you I went as my birthday treat or something. I think I did, and I think I was going... My mum and dad always used to take me for a birthday treat on my birthday, obviously, or around it. And I always wanted to see Elvis, and they were going to take me to see Elvis the year that he died, because the rumour was that he was coming to England, to the UK. Tom Parker finally, yielded, and he was going to come, and then obviously he passed away. And so I think they were booking for Elvis the musical, and then I think it finished. It just closed, and they changed my ticket to see Shaky, who was obviously billed to the people that had seen that as the guy playing Elvis. So I went to see that, and he did quite a lot of Elvis, and it was good for my birthday. I also went to see, as a connection there, I went to see Freddie Starr one year for my birthday treat, who also did a great Elvis. Ta-da! There you go. So,
Okay.
Vince is now going to do the Vivaldi
It'll have to
Boogie Challenge.
It'll have to be the spring bit.
Spring, all right.
Spring, yeah.
He's going to start with Spring. Nice one, Alan Wheatley. What do you mean? Classical waving of the head. Yeah, all right then, yeah.
There you go.
Fantastic, the professor. There you go. People saying some Vivaldi, but it all went past. Trish Goom's the last concert I went to was a Shakin' Stevens. Oh no, it's gone. It flew up. Oh yeah. Last concert she went to was 2 years ago. Shakin' Stevens one, and Shaky had his son with him, Jason Browett, who was on stage with his group. So it was his father and son on tour together. It was a good show. Just after the show finished, I collapsed not well. Oh no. I don't know what they're talking about now. Coffee. Having coffees, 7 coffees. Well, whatever. I didn't get that. But even Vivaldi himself is doing a Jerry Lee Lewis now. Hey. All right then. Vivaldi could not have conceived of it. Well, great, says Charlie Francois.
Remind them to mark themselves as going to the 365th one-year episode event page. I've just posted a link.
Oh yes, Alex is saying, make sure you mark yourselves down in the 365th year anniversary event page. Year anniversary. 365th, year, comma. See, that's the way the grammar comes in again, you see. That's what my grammar said. That's when you need the grammar. If it stops at communicating, that's when you need the grammar. I'll have a cup of milky coffee, please. Please, I think she means. Oh. Henrik Gebragir just says, well, swell done, chappy chaps. Thank you very much. There we go. What we got next?
Oh,
I've got the world on a string. Oh, we don't know this at all.
Da, da, da.
Okay, I haven't seen Anthony yet. Is he up and about? Is he around?
Oh, good question. Anyone seen Anthony?
Have I got the words for this?
You had him earlier.
Doesn't mean I got them now.
I'll give him a little intro while you research it.
So if anyone sees Anthony Russo, this is for him. Hopefully he's around. If not, he'll have to watch it later. Well, we did sort of like medium primers. Give it a primery sort of thing. Bit of a half sonata, half primer, that sort of thing. Swinging primer. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a lap. I'm in love, yeah. Shabba-ba-doo-dee. I got a song that I sing. I could make the ring go. Every time I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life's a beautiful thing. Just as I hold a string, I'll be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. Yes, yes. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. I got the string around my finger. What a world, what a world, what a life, what a life. I'm in love. Yeah, give it a walk. Yeah. All the way around here. Oh yeah. Need Tom and Jerry for that. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. I got the string around my finger, dingo, what a world, what a life, what a life, what a world. I'm in love, ba-ba-ba-dee-dee-dee. I've got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go. Anytime I move my finger, lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love, that's a beautiful thing. As long as I hold a string, I'll be silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. Oh no, I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. I got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. What a world, what a life, what a world, what a life. What a world, what a life, what a life, what a world, what a life. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah. Anthony Russo. He didn't think we could do it, the Doubting Thomas.
Thought I'd
No,
do a different ending that time, just to keep you on your toes.
That time.
That time we never
And
done it.
Harold Arlen and Ted Kohler, I believe.
Oh, right. Yeah, lovely song.
Arlen. All right. What's next then? What request we got?
Oh, Under the Broadwalk. We might want a little bit of
Omj.
Did I say boardwalk? The boardwalk. Broadwalk. It'd be a wide walk.
Let's get the words for that. See if we know. All right. So who's this for?
Oh, this is for Wayne McCombie.
Wayne McCombie. Yeah, this is totally a new thing. This is more soul, but I do like a bit of Drifters, but we don't normally do such. But for you, this is about as modern as we get.
Make sure this is
Get down a little bit. I can't hear that.
Come nice and close. Quiet.
When the sun beats down and burns the tar upon the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you'd hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Yes, you can. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Play something under the boardwalk, Vinny. Keep out of the sun now. You won't get your D3, but you'll keep in the shade. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk, yeah, under the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk.
Just end there.
There you go.
Lovely.
Completely never done that before.
Nice
One of those modern tunes from one of those up-and-coming bands, the Drifters. They seem to do a lot of stuff. I guess as that for Wayne McCombie, I guess as that has a little allusion to Up on the Roof, I guess that came out after Up on the Roof. Or was it just a coincidence? Or did they write Up on the Roof from this?
I bet you someone's going to write
No,
and tell us.
So still, I'm sure they heard it. Like if they had a hit with Up on the Roof, the writer of this one, who is it? No, it says Arthur Resnick and Kenny Young. Who wrote Up on the Roof? Lieber and Stoller.
No, it was
Carole
Carol King's son.
King's husband. That's right. Yeah, because we've seen the musical. Jerry Goffin. But yeah, they may have done Up on the Roof first, and then these guys thought, oh, I'll throw a bit of Up on the Roof there because it's a bit hot on the roof. We're going under the boardwalk, like a sequel to it, a sequel. But it's so good, it works.
Two announcements.
Alex has got 2 announcements.
One,
Well, you can do that afterwards. Yeah, the other.
Good Shot Judy have had to cancel their show
Oh, Good Shot Judy have had to cancel their show.
because Jeff had just had his appendix out
Jeff's had his appendix out. Bass player.
and he's recuperating.
Ooh,
And he's
send in some
recuperating.
grapes.
Oh God, we're freezing again. And the second is it's my sister-in-law's birthday, Zyra, day after mine.
Oh, Alex is saying it's his sister-in-law's birthday, Zara, which is the day after his, because obviously it's today and yesterday was his.
In 2 days, it's A to Z.
So in 2 days it's A to Z. And Victoria Bash
Happy birthday.
is on is there. Here we go. I'm refreshing them because Facebook disappeared. Hopefully it carried on. Oh yeah, it seems to be. Disappeared for some reason. Marsha Chong Fiorentini says, sung very well. Thank very much. Someone said, Stuart said, didn't Jagger and Bowie do a version of this Drifter song? Anthony sent a pair. Oh, great. Where's the Bubba Papa?
Oh, we
Can't
do
see
like
it.
his.
Oh, no. Oh, it's disappeared again. Oh, God. Come on.
Well, at least we know he's definitely there.
Oh, yes. Number 1 fan, he says. Under the boardwalk, almost rhythm and blues. Yeah, well, it is. The Drifters started off as rhythm and blues. That's actually, if you read the book, when I was when me and Pete were at school, we were about 15. We brought a book in the old, was it in Woolworths? In Woolworths, 10p for a book. There used to be this big baskets. And it had been clipped. You had the books, paperback books that were clipped, and there'd be like 10p and 15p. And we both brought a book, which was the story of the Drifters. It was the story of the Coasters by Bill Miller. But it included everything. It was one of the best books on music I've ever read. And it went all the way through from the Robins and all the very earliest doo-wop and vocal groups, all the way through, included the Drifters, everything. And the Drifters are also included in, of course, in a bit in James Brown's autobiography. But yeah, the Drifters way early. When did the Drifters start, Ken? 1953. Who was the first lead singer? Clyde McPhatter. Oh, he was first, was he? There you go. Clyde McPhatter was the first lead singer. So the Drifters way that early. Carole King and Goffin wrote Up on the Roof. Up on the roof. That's what Teresa's saying. She must have Googled it unless she knew it off by heart. Jive Aces, where you can do beach music. Yeah. London Lodler also says Jerry Goffin and Carole King wrote most of the hits in the 1960s, yes. Did you see London Yodeler, did you see the musical Beautiful when Cassidy was in it? brilliant, really good. Especially obviously the early stuff. It lost me a bit when it went into the late 60s, but it wasn't very long there. It was mainly the early stuff. Ends with her at Carnegie Hall. I prefer the English Drifters. What are you talking about? The sweet, the chocolate bar. There's which there's loads of English Drifters, aren't there? Hey? Well, we played with the Drifters. Oh, you mean the Shadows Drifters? Cliff Richard and the Drifters. But yeah, the year we first met Van Morrison, we were in Cork Jazz Festival playing with the Drifters, weren't we? Silver Springs Hotel. That was good.
That's right.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
And it did.
Was it with the original, one of the original singers? Was it Ken?
Johnny Moore, the original singer, yeah. He's no more, I'm afraid.
It's funny that, because we were just talking about that gig yesterday, because I said not long after I joined the band, we did Cork Jazz Festival and we played the song that we played yesterday.
One of those
things. Was that very gig I remember playing? I remember playing it at that gig, and I always remember the word Gossamer Wings from that gig.
Gossamer Wings, yeah.
About 20 years later, I looked up what Gossamer meant.
Yeah, why would never? Do you know what? This is really weird because I never looked it up either. Always look up your misunderstood words.
Yes.
I didn't look it up either, and for years I used to think, for some reason, right? You know the original Dr. Dolittle with Rex Harrison. And there's a big, huge moth, a giant moth. Yeah. And he talks to the moth and they fly to the moon on the moth, right? Right? And for some reason in my head, I put in that my head, because I didn't know what a trip to the moon on Gossamer Wings was. I thought Gossamer was the name of the giant moth. Right? That's what I thought. I didn't know the words. So I just put in, I didn't bother looking it up in a dictionary. I just thought, it must be the name of the giant moth in Dr. Dolittle with Rex Harrison where they fly to the moon on Gossamer Wings. That makes sense.
Now,
you got some people, you invent definitions.
You do, but I have a question for you. How long did you have that idea in your mind for?
Up until a few years ago.
So, for 30 years or something?
No, probably about 20 or something.
25 years of doing
Maybe,
that.
Yeah, something
it was
like
about
that.
25 years ago, that gig with the Drifters.
It's probably why I was always yawning and falling asleep when I got to that part of the song. It's probably why we stopped doing the song.
Probably why we stopped doing it. Did you know?
If you ever find if you go past a misunderstood word, you will become disinterested in something and stop studying it.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me with the guitar when I was about 16.
Yeah, you should have looked up the word guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Seriously, it does make a difference doing that, yeah.
All right. Someone said, yep. Rose Padua said, yep, saw the beautiful musical with Cassidy. Brilliant. Kenny Lynch sang Up on the Roof as well. Yes, he did. So actually, we got to do Up on the Roof next, because when we were talking about roofs and all of my joking about loving a roof, I do love a roof. If I was a youngster now, if I was like really young, if I was like 14, I'd probably be doing parkour. Spider-Man. I'd be Spider-Man. Whoa.
Did you tell him what the real definition of Gossamer was?
Oh, in the end?
Well, Gossamer was just like a really light, very thin, slim, filmy material. And I think it actually came from a plant, doesn't it, originally? I think the derivation, I can't remember. I have to look it up. But yeah, I know when I was a kid, when we used to play superheroes, I was the cat. And my Parker jacket, I did like a Spider-Man logo, but it was a cat's whiskers. It was like a round circle with ears and 3 whiskers. So it was like Spider-Man, the cat. And I used to run all over the place. I used to jump on sheds. I did parkour before there was such a thing as parkour. I wanted to be a stuntman. But I wasn't anywhere like these young people do when they do parkour, jumping across things and banging heads and things. But I was pretty nifty.
What age was that?
13, 14. I used to be able to, at the age of 12, even though I was 4 foot tall, I used to be able to jump off my dad's shed and I could land. And that's why somebody said you should be the cat, because I could land from any height without hurting myself. And always land on my legs, on my feet, like a cat. Like I still do.
Well,
Marsha Chong said she's just shared and it's now 50. We're up to 50 shares. Brilliant.
Great.
Keep going.
We better bring the band on.
Let's bring them on, shall we? They're getting bored listening to my bloody
chat.
Ken Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Peter the Python Howl has already been on with the cajon, and we've allowed him back. And Ken Smith, Peter Howell, and Big John Fordham. And who knows, maybe we can entice. What is the first song?
Well, Michael Bernardi's mother passed away a year ago, and could we do Over the Rainbow?
Oh, good.
And also Steve Frost asked if we could do it separately, so should we
You want to join in?
give it a
Alex?
go?
Hold on.
Well, we
We're
can
gonna
always
do it properly.
give you a
I
vamp
should do it on
if
the
you want.
trumpet, even though I haven't warmed my lip. Oh, this is terrible.
Would you like us to vamp a bit so you can
Hold
sort of
on.
be relaxed with it? Would you like a vamp?
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You'll be all right. Okay.
Forgive me.
All right. You count it off still, don't you?
No, that's all right.
Don't you?
Yes, you do. 'Cause we play with him. Take it away. Count it off.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, somewhere
Somewhere.
over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land I'd heard of in a lullaby. Well, somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me,
Behind me.
where troubles melt like lemon drops away among the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I? Yeah, Big Johnny. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away among the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I? Well, bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I? Why can't I? Yeah. And using my lovely, do you like the sound of the plunger mute? This is my mute that Grazia got me for Christmas. For the trumpet. I do like this. I always used to.
Oh, yes.
I used to nearly actually not play anything without that, didn't I, when I started? And then I sort of just lost one, I think, and I never bothered getting it again. If you like it, I should do it more, Anthony. If you like the plunger mute. Is it called the plunger mute, that one?
Do you want someone to play?
It's like a plunger. What are we doing now?
Well, it was just a gigolo. Tony Neski wanted to do it for Alex's birthday, actually. And so he wants to be an audience. He's going to sit back and be an audience on this one. So
Alex hasn't
we're
got the
going to
lip.
play it to
I
Alex
haven't got the
and
lip
everyone
either.
else.
Yeah. That's the thing is that when the horn blows, anyone out there who's a trumpet player or a trombone player knows if you don't play for 3 weeks or more, then your lip just doesn't matter what you know. You don't have the lip to play it. And you maybe get through one song and that's about it. So I have to build up again. It's like going back to working out. If you haven't done any working out for 5 weeks and you suddenly go to the gym and try and do 20 bench presses, except with the little muscles there. Need to do more kissing, that's what it is. I'm just a gigolo.
Gigolo.
Everywhere I go.
Gigolo.
People know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, what they saying. There will come a day you throw it away. Live up. What would they say about me? When the end comes, I know they'll suggest a gigolo. And life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, oh, what they saying. And then will come a day you throw it away. What would they say about me? When the end comes, I know they'll suggest a gigolo. And life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Ooh, and yes, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, sad and lonely when some sweet mama rescue me. 'Cause I ain't so bad. Oh, and I sing sweet love songs all of the time. If she'll only be a papa zoot bip, zoobap. I ain't got nobody. Ooh, and it's nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Oh, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me now. I ain't got nobody. Ooh, and this, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Oh, now rescue me, 'cause I am so bad. Oh, and I sing sweet love song all of the time. If she'll only be, oh, hey, oh, I ain't got nobody, baby. Ooh, and there's nobody. Gali, stasi so off. Niente. Nada. Rien. Nix. There's nobody. Nobody. Nobody cares for me. Oh yeah. There you go. Just a gigolo, Louis Prima. Thank you, Coco Kitchen, for the raid on Twitch. Thank you very much.
I'll ask them what they do, what their stream is.
What do you do? What do you do, Coco?
Is it a cookery stream?
I should Coco. Hey?
Is it a cookery stream?
Cookery stream music? Let us know. Throw it up here.
What's it called again? Coco what?
Coco Kitchen.
Coco Kitchen.
Coco Kitchen.
There's a little
Oh, I should
jingle.
Coco.
Coco Kitchen.
The trombone master. And I ended up doing the trombone solo on the trumpet because he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready, was he? No. So it's a cookery show. Great. Oh, we'll have to watch that. We'll have to do it next time. We'll have to do our song, I Like to Eat.
Like to eat. Give him a few words.
I like to eat. Bangkok, Thailand. We played in... no, they're not. North Carolina, the land of the Tar Heels. So it's a Thailand Tar Heel. He's a Thai heel. A Thai heel. All right, fair enough. So brilliant. Well, thank you very much for raiding us. And yeah, we went to Bangkok. We played there 5 years ago.
Probably about 5 years later.
Where did we play?
The Bangkok Cultural Centre, massive.
The Bangkok Cultural Centre. It was part of a big festival, and we had our own night. It was fantastic. We were the only band of our kind. Everything else was like ballet and classical and like 4,000 musicians. And then our night was us, and a load of swing dancers turned up. It was fantastic. Lovely, it was lovely. All right then.
We should go once round Coco's in the kitchen to Mama's in the kitchen.
Can't remember the tune of Coco's in the kitchen. To Mum's in.
Yeah. Especially for you, Coco, in the kitchen.
Coco kitchen. I'm in Coco kitchen.
Yeah.
Fiddly dop doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
Coco in the kitchen. Coco in the kitchen. Coco in the kitchen. Oh, we got soup all night. Yeah, fiddly bop. Oh, I like some fruit. I'm vegan, so it'll be dairy free. Papa do 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 do. Fiddly bop doodly bit tootsie. Oh, Coco kitchen, yeah. Coco kitchen. Coco kitchen. Coco me, Coco you, Coco everybody do, yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
Hey? And the swing dancers. He's a swing dancer.
To our show.
Well, we used to play in North Carolina. We used to play in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's probably too young. He or she are too young. Swing 1000 we used to play in Charlotte, North Carolina. And then the Big Chill.
We once did that huge
Huge food
food festival.
festival. If you're into food,
what's the word?
we played at the
Culinary.
culinary...
Charlotte Food Festival.
Was it just Charlotte Food Festival,
I'm
was
sure
it?
the word culinary was in there.
Yeah.
Charlotte Culinary Festival.
Joy
can't
Ball.
say it very
Ian B. What are you talking like a pirate, Joy Ball? Ian B. threatening or promising. Promising the eat song for a long time. Talking like a pirate tonight. Yeah, no, we'll have to do it. I'll just do it regardless of me. Thing is, see, I wrote this song called I Like to Eat. We put it on the album Spread a Little Happiness. Everyone likes it. It gets loads of listens. People write to us and request it loads of times. I haven't done it. We hardly ever did it live. And then I'm vegan now, so I wasn't going to do it because it's got like that. So, but I'll just do it and put a waiver at the beginning that all the sausages mentioned are plant-based, so that any vegans watching don't get upset with me. Plant-based alternatives are available. All right. So I hope that doesn't upset someone from the kitchen. Was this something? Surfing. Can't say. Look, when I go to scroll, it takes the whole thing down, so you can't read what it says. It says something about surfing every day. Okay, I can't read that.
Good for
Anthony
you.
Russo says the Aces are kings of all songs prima. Thank you very much.
Coco Kitchen is a she, and her husband is Kitchen. Is that his name?
Hello, Coco Kitchen. Lovely.
And they're in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh,
In
nice.
Hamilton says no sausage was hurt during this.
Played the old post office in Raleigh, didn't we?
Yeah, we played the old post office in Raleigh, but again, you were probably way too young. This was a long time ago when we first went over there.
2000, I think that was.
2000, maybe 2001.
Wow.
It's a bit of an odyssey. We're ending on a tribute for what was it? Who was it for? Sea Cruise.
Oh, Sea Cruise, of course. Someone wanted Sea Cruise.
Sea Cruise, because apparently was it Steve Frost?
Let me see what I've got for Sea Cruise.
Can't remember who asked for it. Someone asked for Steve because Shakin' Stevens' birthday, and they saw Shakin' Stevens used to do Sea Cruise with the Sunsets.
Oh, right, yeah. That was a good band. We saw him, didn't we? You tell me we saw him.
Yeah, it's the whole story. We saw him because we were going to go. I think it was my birthday treat.
It's your birthday, yeah.
And we were meant to be going to the Elvis and at the Astoria, and then the Elvis finished, and then the next Shakin' Stevens quite cleverly had been booked in to do that. It was me, says Ian Hamilton. What was?
On the 4th, right? Comes in on the 4th.
Yeah.
Brian Bond is watching with us. Brian Bond.
You did the bars at E-flat first.
No, I think it was Stephen Frost. I'm not sure.
Right.
Ken said, did you know the Sunsets version of Somebody Touch Me? The Ruth Bound song. Oh, Adam?
Oh.
Yeah. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. No use sitting and singing the blues. Be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Caroline jumping, baby, won't you jump me, please? I don't like begging, but now I'm on bended knees. Gotta get a rock and get my hat off the rack. I got the boogie woogie like a knife in the back. Be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? I got a boogie woogie like a knife in the back. Be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby, ooh it, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Yeah. Oh, wow. Graham Mayborn says, is rum vegan? Anthony says, if it is, then I'm vegan, Graham. Anthony says, wow, terrific rendition. David Power says, we're all vegan then. Didn't realise. And Graham Mayborn says, pour yourself a tot of rum and pass me the bottle. I didn't realise that we had so many pirates watching. Splice the main brace. Where's all the rum gone? That's what I want to know. Why is it always empty? So, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday's music night. So is every night, but I always say that. See you about 8:30-ish. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Toodle pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Tally-ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. London Yoda says, I don't think they use animals in the making of spirits. No, but there's spirits in animals. Well, I think so anyway, spirits. All right, oh, I need my tea. I just need my tea. Trish Coombs says, thank you very much. Great evening. It was lovely. Brilliant as always. See you tomorrow night at 8:30. 90 night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Joy ball maybe under the end sign.